Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Now, the title of this lesson is going to be Those Whose Eyelids Are Low. Okay. And this came from a lesson that the elder Apostle Rhymelab was doing, and he mentioned this statement that was in the precept of one of the verses that he was reading, and it really hit home because I know that myself and other brothers, we do this from time to time. We have this look that you see in this video from time to time. Okay. And, even just the other day, I was, what was I doing? I was at the grocery store and whatever the case may be. A lot of times, you ask you say thank you, and then you kind of sometimes I don't even look at her, say thank you, and I'm not looking at him. And I would get mad at myself because it's like, damn, you look like a real, you look weak, man. Okay. Because this look is not a look that the world would perceive as strength. Okay, but this looks like somebody that is defeated. Why? Because we're in a lowly state. So we have this look, and it's instinctive. It's not a thing that we're trying to do. We're not something that I'm trying to do, that I'm purposely doing it. No, it's because of this condition, the vexation of this condition that we see ourselves in. The scriptures speak about he that increases in wisdom increaseth in sorrow. So that look of humility, that look of having low eyelids comes upon brothers, even certain brothers in the camp. They have that look, and I would get on them like, yo, brother, come on, brother, lift your head up. When we're outside and like, lift your head up, brother. You're an Israelite, which is true. But I do understand that this is something that is instinctive within us. Because I do it as well, but I catch myself and I say, I straighten up, kind of, lift my head up a bit, not in pride, but in confidence. Okay. Cause we understand the truth. So I just wanted to say that real quick, but dealing with the women, this is how women are supposed to be all the time. They're supposed to have that look of humility. They should think upon Eve and her transgressions, and that should keep them in a humble state regardless. Okay. But this is Proverbs 3 verse 34. It says, surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. So the ones that are going to receive the grace that is spoken about in the scriptures by being covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai is going to be the lowly. Okay, it's not going to be every Israelite. Just because you're Israelite, you're going to automatically be delivered or be protected. No, you have to be of the lowly. So let's see what this word lowly says. It says, Aynaya. Okay, Aynaya. All right. Which means poor, afflicted, lowly, man, variant, poor, afflicted, humble, wretched. Matter of fact, I want to kind of go deeper into this word, Anaya. But this here says the root is anaha. Okay. Because lately I've been breaking down Hebrew words and showing you how intricate. Oh, this is it, to be occupied with business. This is something else. Afflict. Okay. Humble, afflict. Okay. Okay. So it's anaha or ana. And this one is. Was that Anna? No, Aynaha. Aynaha or Aynaya. Okay, Aynaya. Aynaha or Aynaya. Now, I was going into the definition of certain Hebrew words, and I always mention about the word Abba, right? The word Abba, meaning father. In the Hebrew, when you break it down, it goes back to Alap, which is the ox, which represents strength, right? And then you have the ba, which goes back to bayath, which means house. Let's go Hebrew. Let's go Paleo Hebrew alphabet. Okay. So I'm gonna show you, all right, for you that don't know, which brothers should know this. Okay. But as you can see here, the right, which represents the ox head, the right, means strong, power, leader. When someone says you're strong as an ox, that represents strength. Okay, an ox is a beast of burden. Okay, so you got and then you got the ba, which represents what? The house, family house. So the strength of the house, right? The strength of the house, okay, would be a correct term. Now, when you look up the word son, now check this out. I looked this up the other day as well. It goes ba, okay, right, which goes into house, and then na, bun, right? The ba and then the na, which goes what? To continue. So to continue the house, okay, or sprout, continue the house, the lineage, because the lineage stops at the daughter. If you have a daughter, the lineage does not continue through the daughter. She takes on the seed of another man's house. Okay, that's why when you marry off your daughter, she has the name of her husband, the last name of her husband, because it's a transfer from the father to the husband. But the son continues the line of the father, and this is why it was important to have sons. Even now, it's important. So that's what I mean by breaking down the Hebrew word. Now, when we look up this word "ayna," right, because I know the word "eye" is in there, right, going into the eyeball, right? Look, see, the eye. Okay, and then you got right, to watch, to know, right, and then you got the eye, and then you got the na, which means continue. Can you continue to watch? And then it was the ya or the ha, right? The ya would be closed hand. Okay. Closed arms. To work, to throw. Which I'm just checking this up. I never looked at this before. I'm just looking to see what these things mean. Then you have the ha. Okay, it says and praise. Okay, to look, to reveal, to breathe. Okay, but it's a man with his arms raised. You know, continue to look with his arms raised. Okay. All right. Which kind of, to me, kind of seems like it represents giving praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. But either way, and this could mean okay, all right. So anyways, I just want to look that up real quick. Could have a spiritual analysis later on, but right now we're going to continue on to the lesson, okay? Now the Hebrew is very, very intricate, like I said. So that's that, all right? So the Lord will give grace unto the lowly, those that are shamefaced, if you will. Now we're going to look up some precepts on humility, all right? Precepts on humility. You got the fear of Yahweh is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Okay, before honor is humility. All right, so before you get glorified, you have to be humbled. Okay, it says before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. And Esau's about to be destroyed, right? And you can see that the Lord has lifted his pride up with all his technology, and he's about to be taken out, man. That technology is not going to deliver him. Salaki, I want to look up this word humble real quick. We want to open it up in another tab, but okay. Okay, humble, humility. This is something different. It says kabawad. Okay. Glory, honor. No, this is not humility. This is not the word humility. Salakia. Let's back up again. Oh, Salaki, that was the wrong one. Okay, instruction, Lord, fear the Lord, instruction, wisdom before honors, humility. Okay, so now we got aina. All right, goes back to that aina, but this is aina waha, aina waha, aina waha. Okay, so it says humility, meekness. Okay, okay, aina waha. Okay, so it says humility, meekness. Now, let's go back. Let's read a few more scriptures on humility, on the word humility. Okay, I just typed in the word humility on the search. All right, and it says, by humility and the fear. This is Proverbs 22:4. It says, by humility and the fear of Yahweh are riches and honor and life. Okay, and right now we have the riches, which is this knowledge. Okay, which is the greatest riches that you can possibly have. But the Lord is going to give the elect the actual physical riches, which is the forces of the Gentiles. Okay, you know, their substance, their gold, their silver, and them themselves. Okay. This is Acts 20:19. It says, serving the Lord with all humility of mind and with many tears and temptation, which befell me by the lying in wait of the Jews. So that's how you're supposed to serve the Lord, with humility. Okay, you're not supposed to serve the Lord with pride. You're supposed to serve him with humility. Okay, so let's get the word meek. Okay, now we got the word meek here. It says what? Proverbs 22:26. It says, the meek shall eat and be satisfied. So do we have to worry about famine? No, we don't. If you're one of the elect, if you're meek and humble and sincerely serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you don't have to worry about food. Okay, they shall praise Yahweh that seek him. Your heart shall live forever. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his ways, because the meek is who? The leaders of the society, the gates. That's who the meek is. The meek is the gates of Israel. That's why when the scriptures speak about Jeremiah 14:2, the gates thereof languish, that's really speaking about the leaders that are in the forefront. Okay. So, but the meek shall. This is Psalms 37:11. It says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Okay, because the true rulers of this earth are the meek of the earth, the meek amongst you Israelites. When it spoke about Moses, it said he was the most humble man in the earth. Okay, in the earth, he was the most humble. So that says a lot. Okay, you know how the script, and he had a lot of authority, because the Lord is only going to give authority to those that are humble. There's a saying that says, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Yeah, it corrupts the average person absolutely, but not the elect. Okay, not the meek. But even some of the meek, that absolute power kind of, it affects them as well, but it doesn't make them wicked. Okay, and proud. Okay. They might have their moments, but it doesn't make them wicked or proud, because Moses had his moments, right? His moment that was written was the time when he smote the water, and the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai had the water come out, and he kind of cursed out the people when they kept complaining and said, didn't I smite the water for you and had the water come out? And the Lord, just for that, the Lord said, you're not making it into the land. Okay, because that was a proud statement. Okay. So anyways, this is Psalms 24. Now, this is getting to the other point that I want to make, is that why, I'm big on, when I see certain brothers, they have their head down, they're looking like, it's a pitiful look, but I understand it because I have that look too, but it's a thing where it's like, we have to remember that salvation is near, that the Lord hath given us this truth. Okay. And that we're not destitute. See, they could keep their head low if they, these people should have their head low because they don't even have the truth. They're completely through, but yet they're proud, You see, this is Psalms 24:7. It says, lift up your heads, O ye gates. Who are the gates? The leaders of the nation of Israel. And be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Okay, so guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, through his son, is supping with us, man. Okay, is supping with us. All right. So let's get Psalms 27. This is Psalms 27 and verse 1. It says, Yahweh is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. So when we're lifting up our heads, we're not lifting up our heads in pride. We're lifting up our heads in confidence towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. It says, though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. Confident meaning with faith. Okay. Let's see here. Right. Let's continue. It says, one thing have I desired of Yahweh, that will I seek after, that I am made dwell in the house of Yahweh all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. Right, this truth. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall my head be lifted up above mine enemies. Okay, round about me. All right. So the Lord, what's the Lord doing? He's showing us, that the Lord is with us. Little by little, the more you're in this truth, the Lord's going to show you that he's with you, especially coming towards the end. Okay, there's going to be a lot of things we're going to see for the Lord to show us that he's with us. Okay, and now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies. Well, the fact that we're speaking this truth and these things that we're saying are coming to pass, then that right there proves that the Lord is with us. Okay, therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto Yahweh. Okay, now let me jump to Luke. Matter of fact, let me jump to Luke real quick. This is Luke 21 and 25. It says, and there will be signs. Matter of fact, I want to read this. You know what? I'm going to read it in the ESV. Okay, it said, and there will be signs in the sun, in sun and moon and stars, and on the earth distress of nations in perplexity, because of the roaring of the sea and the waves. People fainting. Do we not see signs in the stars and the moon and blood moons and wolf moons and all these different things? Don't we see this? The perplexity of nations. Let's look at this word perplexity. Inability to deal with or understand something complicated or unaccountable. Confusion. All right. The confusion of nations. All right. And these nations are confused. Okay. The dollar is crashing. These different bills being passed, these farmers being destroyed, these nations. That's why France is rising up. That's why all these different places in the earth are rising up. Okay, you see, then it speaks about the roaring sea and the waves. These are the different calamities, natural calamities that the Lord is bringing upon these places. It says people fainting with fear and with foreboding of what is coming on the earth, for the power of the heavens will be shaken. And then they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Now, when these things begin to take place, Okay, with all these things, right? And we're seeing these things. Straighten up and raise your heads, because your redemption is drawing nigh. Okay, see, we're not of the people of the earth who are without hope. Okay, because we have hope. We have the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit. You know, this is why we shouldn't just constantly be in that that languishing spirit. No, that languishing spirit is not the spirit to be in, man. Okay, scriptures speak about be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might, man. This is Psalms 3:3. It says, "But thou, O Yahweh, art my shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of mine head." So we're being lifted up. Our head is being lifted up by who? By Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, through the confidence in him and what he's getting ready to accomplish on the earth. Okay? So yes, we have this humble look, and we can't help it sometimes. But, you know, we should catch ourselves, and straighten up and put our heads up as if we have hope. See, because these people don't have hope. They don't have confidence or hope, But I understand from time to time this happens, but we should be mindful of this. So with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom.